Hello, Days Our Lives fans. It is finally Friday, December the 20th. Please like, subscribe, and share, and thanks for watching. Well, Jennifer's trying to talk to Julie, telling her she thinks it's suspicious that Dougie 3 just kind of showed up. And then the necklace goes missing, and Julie took very much offense to this. She's like, what are you saying? He got held up, She said, isn't it odd how he just showed up? And she said he got held up. He was in jail for a while. And Jennifer's like, what? I didn't know he was in jail. And she's like, it's nothing. It's no big deal. And you're wrong about Dougie. And she said, well, you said Steve didn't do it. And she said, and Steve didn't do it. So she's a little ticked off at Jennifer, but she done told her Hope didn't approve of him either. But she says, well, Hope told me he checked out. So he comes back and brings her a little something from, what's it called? Snuggie bits, little bits, paper bits, whatever it is. And Jennifer's just eyeing him up and down. And of course, Julie's just holding on to him. So meanwhile, but prior to going back to Julie's, he of course was visiting your friend and mine, everybody's best bud, Leo Stark. And he's trying to get Leo to fence these. And he's like, where'd you hear my name at? I don't do that. I don't even know these people anymore. So he looked at the necklace and he said, that's a mighty fine piece of jewelry. Royals would have that kind of jewelry. Well, I'll see what I can do, but you're going to have to leave it with me. And he said he didn't feel comfortable doing that, but Leo said, it's your only choice, man. So Maggie's talking to Holly, and she's telling her, look, if you need me to make you a doctor's appointment, to go get some birth control pills or something, get some birth control, don't be embarrassed about that. You have to, protect yourself. And she's like, no, we haven't gone that far. And she said, oh, I didn't realize that. She said, no, he went that far with my best friend, Sophia. And Maggie's like, Sophia from your childhood? I remember hearing about her. And she said, yeah, my BFF since I was 7 years old. And she said, I just hate that he did that for the first time with her and not me. And Maggie said, well, quit thinking about the past or what's going to happen in the future and enjoy the time that you have with Tate right now, which is really, you all are having a good time. And she's like, yeah, you're right, I guess. Meanwhile, Tate's over here still dealing with Sophia, who's a little bitchy. And, of course, you can tell she was hoping Tate would say, let's get married and have a family. Sorry, gals, y'all just going to have to get that out of your head. And, well, it happens sometimes, but it never works. So he's talked her into an abortion. He's going to pay for it, take her and everything, but asks her not to tell Holly. She leaves there and runs into Holly and Maggie in the square. And Holly introduces Maggie to her. She had never met her, apparently. So after she leaves, Maggie says she seems like a nice enough girl. And Holly said she didn't mean any of that because she wished him a Merry Christmas. So Brady and Ava are trying to have their date at the Nutcracker, but Kristin stole his tickets out of his pocket. They said, well, screw it. So they just got them some takeout and watched Nutcracker on television, but then they both decided they don't even like the Nutcracker. So they watched a couple of other things. And they seemed to have a good time. It was all really fake, and they made me hungry. So I'm going to fix me a hamburger when I get here. Anyway, they decide they're going to do a redo, but they did have a good time spending time together, getting to know each other. Laughing, having them some H2O, because Brady, he's on the wagon. And Ava can take drinking or leave it, how that goes. So he kisses her on the cheek when he leaves. It was so sweet. And then she gets a text from an unknown caller. It says, how was your date? Which was just Kristin rubbing it in her face. Well, suck it up, Kristin and Demara, because no matter how hard you try to keep them apart, they keep spending time together. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend.